Welcome to First Baptist Church Salisbury. We are gathering for worship once again, and we have been doing so for several weeks. But I know there's a lot of people that are still wondering, what is it like to return to church? Are we quite ready for that? So I'd like to kind of walk you through what we're doing to ensure that you have a safe place to worship. When you arrive for worship, you'll be greeted at a table just like this. Behind that will be one of our volunteer medical personnel. They'll take a thermometer and scan you for a temperature. And once they ensure that you're safe, you can enter into the sanctuary and find a seat. Now, masks are required, and if you don't have one, don't worry, we've got plenty and we'll supply you with one. Once you enter the front door, you'll be greeted by an usher. There will be other ushers that are inside the sanctuary, ensuring that you find an appropriate seat for you or your family. Our sanctuary has been divided off to do social distancing in the easiest manner possible. There are places for single adults to sit or couples, and then there's also places for families where more people can be seated together. Before you ever arrive into the sanctuary, though, a lot of work has gone on. Our custodial staff works very hard prior to both services to ensure that our sanctuary is clean and safe. I'm going to let you take a look at some of the work that goes on. As you can see, our custodians are not only cleaning the bathrooms well, they're fogging the sanctuary. They're also wiping down every place that we can think someone might have touched. It takes a lot of time and effort, but worshiping together is worth it. As we said before, masks are still required for our worship times. This is not only to protect you, but it's also to protect those around you. Now, one of the questions that we have about wearing masks is, can we sing? And unfortunately right now, as a congregation, it's still not safe for everyone to sing out loud. It's okay to have a mask on and speak the words, but singing loudly projects a lot of air, and that increases the risk of passing something along. So for now, we're reduced to kind of talking. During our service, our worship team also wears masks, but they're able to use microphones too. This allows them to sing and to lead us in worship. One thing you've probably noticed that's really different about worship is this plexiglass screen. That screen is there to allow whoever's preaching or teaching to be able to remove their mask. And the screen itself will keep air from projecting upon the congregation. This allows us to have a little more personal contact with the congregation as we preach and teach and pray together. In order to keep people safe after the worship service, we ask people to maintain social distancing as they leave the building. I no longer greet at the door. Instead, I greet all the way out on the sidewalk. This just allows for extra space for people to be separated. We just wanted our community to know this is what we're doing at First Baptist Church to ensure that you have a safe place to come and worship the Lord. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and we look forward to seeing you at First Baptist Church Salisbury in the near future. God bless. One of our health professionals has put together a brief video on how to utilize a mask for the greatest protection. Please take a moment to watch that by clicking the link below.